Hey everyone, and welcome to this summary of Horizon 4's Update 31 live stream. Now this was a pretty quick one. There is not too much to talk about in the world of Horizon 4, or Motorsport for that matter, but nonetheless, it'll be a quick video. Let's start right off the bat with the most anticipated car of the update, the Corvette C8. One of the first things they showed in the live stream was this nice little pre-rendered video of the C8. It seems like with the updates now, they're kind of picking a central showcase car and then doing these little videos, which is fine by me. I mean, the fact that they're even adding cars this late into the game's life, that's pretty cool if you ask me. So let's go ahead and jump into the festival playlist here, where we can talk about the other two new cars coming to the game, as well as some of the more rare cars making a comeback. So starting right off with a backstage pass at 50% for overall festival completion seems to be the standard now, and that pass is getting more and more valuable. There are actually quite a few good cars to use that pass on. Then 80% overall gets you the Shelby Daytona, a very meta choice if you don't already have it. Then moving right into summer, 50% gets you Hoki's favorite 92 Mark III Toyota Supra, and then 80% the Mercedes-Benz GT4. Summer is also where you'll grab the new C8 from the season event. Then moving into autumn, 50% another chance at the GMC Typhoon, and 80% a Porsche 356C. And in autumn, you'll also have a second chance at picking up the Porsche 911 Singer. That is a phenomenal car. If you don't already have it, definitely grab that from this autumn season event. Then moving into winter, 50% gets us our second new car, the Chevy Camaro IROC Z, which I actually did not realize wasn't in the game. A super iconic car, and one that I completely assumed was already in the game. And then moving on to 80%, we have the McLaren 600 LT. Also, if you want to get the GMC Cyclone instead of the Typhoon, you can get it from a winter season event here. Finally, moving into spring, 50% gets you the Bentley Turbo R, and 80% the Formula Drift 370, Chris Forsberg's car. And our final new car of the update, the Honda S800 from a spring season event. And that is going to do it for the festival playlist. So we've got our three new cars, the Corvette C8, the 1990 Camaro IROC Z, and the Honda S800. They've definitely moved now away from 4 cars a month down to 3, and again seem to be kind of picking one major showcase car. So to talk quickly about the C8, I believe they mentioned it was the Z51 trim model, which has different front bumper, different spoiler, better exhaust, better suspension, makes a little bit more power, coming in at 499. They could have just squeezed one more horsepower out of there. I don't know why they didn't do that. But either way, it looks like that's what we're getting out of the C8. And they did show some driving footage that you're watching in the background, where you can kind of hear how the car sounds behind all of the developers talking. Didn't sound great in my own opinion. Definitely didn't sound as good as the pre-rendered footage. But I'll have to wait till I get it in game to make a kind of final verdict. So then moving on quickly to the IROC Z, they showed this one as well. They did mention that you can swap out some of the body parts like the hood, like that big VFN fiberglass hood, or apparently there's a custom Forza one that you can throw on there. And then finally, we have the Honda S800 coming in at a whopping 70 brake horsepower. And that's because it's got a motorcycle engine in it. So super neat little car. Just one of those goofy ones that's fun to kind of cruise around in. So update 31 will be coming to Horizon 4 on the 12th. That is tomorrow from the day of this upload. And that was pretty much it for the live stream as far as Forza content goes. They did do a couple interviews. One was with IMSA driver Jordan Taylor, which was actually a very cool interview. If you're interested in GT racing or anything like that, check out the interview. It was actually a pretty fun watch. And then finally, they had a bit of an esports update with Ali Tack, as well as a talk about Forzatography with Psycho Blonde Gal. And that just about wraps it up. I was really hoping that we would get either one of two things here in this update video. One being more parts or more updates for Super 7. I thought that was a shoo-in. I thought for sure we'd be getting that, but it doesn't look like it. And then the other was maybe some news about Motorsport, which has been very quiet pretty much since their initial announcement. I really figured that they'd be kind of just drip feeding us tiny little random bits of info to kind of keep the interest up and keep the interest building in Forza's new title, but it looks like they're holding off for a while on that, which, you know, I can respect, pulling the kind of No Man's Sky route of just going quiet and getting the work done, hopefully. But with that said, guys, that about wraps it up for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.